I never thought that I could be fooled and manipulated the way that I was. And the heartbreak got too overwhelming. I started to cut myself because the physical pain was much easier for me to tolerate. And I could control that. I would use like a kitchen knife. I would cut myself on my stomach and on my arms, and it made the other pain go away. It was just, my emotions were so overwhelming. I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know what else to do.
That you got groomed. And I said to y'all earlier that I've written a book that I'm so upset that I didn't write 5 years or more ago. It's called Life Code. And I had a lot of fun doing this because I put it together with my son Jay, because he has a publishing company. And so he and I worked on it together. And for those of you at home, you can only get this right now at thebooknook.com. It's not on sale in bookstores until after the first of the year. And one of the things I found out that you guys have to know is you, in this world today, you got to know who you are. You got to know what your currency is. Because the baiters in this world, they find out. They find out by talking to you. Look, 7% of all communication is verbal. 93% is nonverbal. It's the tone of what you say. It's not the words, it's the tone. It's how you conduct yourself. They can see it in pictures. They can see it in videos. They can see it in the way you carry yourself. You communicate a lot. This person figured out what your need was and met the need, didn't it?
Absolutely.
But who sits around and does this? Well, the good news is that the bad news leaves a pattern. And there's something that I've called the evil eight. These are just the headings. I describe these in great detail. These people have an arrogant entitlement about them. How arrogant was this woman? I mean, come on. How arrogant was she? They lack empathy. It never occurs to them. They never sit down and think, I have hurt Lauren. Devin, you got to the point that it hurt you so bad that you took a knife and opened your skin. You cut yourself because it was the only way to escape the pain you were feeling inside. And she mocked that and mimicked that, did she not? She said, I want to see pictures of that. You said, why do they do it? That's why she does it, because she has a morbid fascination and a sickness for it, and then mimicked it as though she was doing it too, correct?
Yeah.
And sent you the pictures. That is a sick and morbid connection. That's the payoff here. There's no remorse, there's no guilt. They're irresponsible and self-destructive. They thrive on drama. Oh, come on. Cancer, car wrecks, brain tumors, all of these things. Drama, 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 drama. And how do they get into your life? I mean, let me tell you. This is what is in Life Code. This is what I want people to know so you can inoculate yourself to it. They infiltrate your life. I mean, come on. They figure out how to worm their way into your life. They create conspiratorial confidants. You shared secrets. They lie. They're frauds, right? They know what your currency is. I mean, these are the tools they use. This is their playbook. I mean, how obvious is it when you see it in retrospect? Now, what do you guys do? Let me tell you something. I don't want this to ever happen to you again. Ever, ever again. You've got to have a defined image. You've got to decide, who are you? You can't let this define you. You can't let this decide who you are. You got to define your image. Decide who you are in this life. And you've got to know your currency, because the baiters know your currency. They know your currency, and if you know it and somebody starts playing up to it really big, it goes ding, 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 ding. You got to know it, and you got to have a plan, and you got to keep things close to the vest. Never have accepted this stuff at face value. Always be in investigatory mode. Always. And the biggest do, winners always deal with the truth. They always deal with the truth. You knew long before you admitted it. You knew long before you admitted it. You knew long before you admitted it. Winners deal with the truth. There are things you can do that allow you to maintain control of your own life. You just got to be tougher. You got to be street smart savvy if you're going to survive in this world. You just have to. All right, coming up.